Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to Jimmy James channel. Make money online in Nigeria with Jimmy James. I wish you guys happy new year. 2021 shall be a prosperous year. I wish both our subscribers, visitors, friends and family happy new year. More money, more win, strategies this new year 2021. And so if you are new to this channel, I indulge you to click on the subscribe button because there will be a lot dropping on this channel this 2021. This 2021 there shall be a hot strategies coming down, strong strategies. My personal strategy, I'll be dropping most of my personal strategies this time around for my subscribers. So if you want to enjoy that benefit, just click on the subscribe button and join us, be our subscribers, and you will never regret it. So like I said, this year is going to be a great year. I wish everyone the best in this 2021. We shall emerge higher in this 2021 than I wish all our subscribers all over the world, our subscribers from India, subscribers from America, UK and the rest. I wish everybody a happy new year. Today I'll be dropping 3 strategies today. Yeah, I'm dropping 3 strategies. I've already listed my strategy. I've given them already, just for me to start doing the videos. It's a strategy I've been using, so it's just for me to make the video and drop it for you guys. So the number 1 strategy is the 2021 volatility 25 no-touch strategy. The number 2 strategy is the volatility 75 index strategy, and the third strategy is the 2021 volatility 10 index best strategy. And I'll be touching the volatility split screen strategy if time permits me. For the benefit of those who doesn't, this volatility 75 strategy is a strategy I dropped early 2020. And there have been a lot of personal message coming on my DM for more explanation, for more settings. You know, that strategy actually you can tweak settings. It's not compulsory you use that particular settings there. There are two settings you can use. If time permits, I'll be revisiting that strategy. So for our visitors, let's revisit this. Let me show you guys strategy. Let me scroll to the end. This is the strategy here, the volatility and 5 index. Let me just play the strategy. You can see this is the strategy. This is the strategy. So like I said, if time permits us, we'll be touching the strategy. Just click on subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and you will never regret it. Sorry for that mixed audio there. So let's move. We'll be moving for our strategy for the day. But before that, let's recount the number of strategies we have done in 2020. You can see, okay, let's start from here. You can see, I think it's even our first strategy. Yes, it's our first strategy, that will at least 75. Then we have another strategy, the 14% strategy. Yeah, 14% every 10 seconds. We also drop on that strategy, which is a 35% every 30 seconds. We also drop on that strategy, which is the digit over and the digit differ strategy. We drop on that strategy with a 2-minute volatility 10 in-out strategy. Then another strategy which was dropped 6 months ago last year was the volatility 10 index touch best strategy, 99% winning rate. Then we also dropped the volatility 50 index, the no touch strategy, We also drop. You can see these are all the strategies. You know, it's just good sometimes that you recount your efforts. But I will not be using this one to. It's just for the visitors seeing this video for the first time, for you to know that we have a lot of strategies you can visit on this channel. So let's move to our first strategy. Move to our first strategy for the day. Yeah, our first strategy for the day. This we'll be using. We'll be making use of the derivative platform. The derivative platform. So this is actually, yeah, it will get to here. So let's move straight to the settings and the trade for the day. Oh, this is a volatility 25 index on the derivative platform. So we first of all choose the volatility 25 on the drop down. Then this dark mode, you can actually get this dark mode is from this the platform settings. See, there's it. You can actually switch to the light mode or the dark mode. So I just want to make use of the dark mode because I feel I will see the signal very well using the dark mode, but you can use any one of your choice. So after that, our settings. So our settings is touch, no touch, ticks, 5 ticks. The barrier is 0.45. Yes, we'll make use of 0.45 as the barrier. So what we're actually looking out for is whenever this line that's going up and down goes up and it's red and you start going down. When you start coming down, we'll click on no touch. You understand? As it is now, you can see it has started going down, but it has gone down too far. It has gone down too far, so let's wait for the next one, so that we can make our purchase. Like I said, it has to come to this up, not at the middle or so. When it gets ahead, you can see it's on red right now. So when it starts curving down, as in like moving down, so let's wait. Okay, it has started coming down. So one of our first trade there. So you have to be very vigilant. You have to concentrate very well. Like I said, is whenever it is this line here, let me so that you guys can see it very well. It was too very dark then. I hope it's very clear right now. So whenever this curve is red and it's pushing down, you can see it's red right now. So when it curve and start pushing down, not this half pushing we're having somewhere here. We just it has started pushing down. Okay, no, wait. Okay, it's even half pushing down and it has gone up again. So when it start pushing down, we'll place our trade. It's in red now. That started pushing down. Let's just place our trade. It started pushing down. Place our second trade already. Waiting for the outcome. Second trade placed. Second trade placed. Alright, our second trade won. So we'll still, let me check to see that I have not exhausted much time. Okay, so let's place one or more trade. Let's place one more trade. Like I said, after all your settings, after all your correct settings, what we're looking at for is when this movement, this line, when it's up and it's on red and it's pushing down. It's actually on red right now. It's actually on red right now. Is it pushing down? No. No. It's on red and pushing down. It's on red and pushing down. It's on red and pushing down. So let's wait for the outcome of our trade. Let's wait for the outcome. So so this is actually basically it. If you follow the instructions with the settings, if you are vigilant with a good network, you will have all your trade won. Sometimes you do not need to, I need to explain this so that you actually see how this, so that you see when it's actually getting to this top and coming down. Sometimes you don't need to open this too much like this, because when you open it too much like this, you can see at the end of the day the movement, you get confused. You can see how it's moving right now. You can see how it's moving right now. You can see how it's moving right now. So actually it's on green. If you are not good, with this strategy, you may not be able to know or cope or know when to trade. So in case some of you, after doing the settings, you discover that yours is actually moving like this, so you have to actually bring it down, bring them together. You can see bring them together. You can even bring them more one together. You can see, so that whenever it goes up and it's on red and it's curving down, it will be easy for you to detect. You can see, right? It's on red right now, pushing down. Pushing down. Somewhere pushing down. So please our trade. Alright. We got our 4 trade 1. Our 4 trade 1. So this is basically the strategy. Happy New Year once more, everyone. This is basically the strategy. So, alright, let's continue. Welcome to our second strategy for the day. I promise to drop 3 good strategy. I think we're on the second one now. The first one is the 2021 Volatility 25 no touch strategy. Second one is the Volatility 75 index strategy, which is this strategy that we're on now. And this strategy, we'll be making use of the web trader. For those of you who don't know how to get to the web trader, When you are on your binary.com platform, you can get to the web trader by just clicking on trade. You know, click on the web trader, it will take you to this. So when you get to your web trader, these are the settings we'll be using for today for this particular strategy. Where you click on trade, synthetic indices, you choose volatility 75, which will result to this, and then the chart also, synthetic indices, volatility 75. Like I always tell you, please, it is not 1x index, is 75 index. So after that, before we move further, if you are a stranger still watching this video and you have not subscribed to the channel, I advise you to click on the subscribe button for bumper strategies we'll be dropping on this channel. Heavy strategies, my personal strategies, like I always say. And I promise you guys, this 2021 to be a bumper winning for you guys. This is just the #1 video for this year, tutorial for this year. There are a lot of strategies I'm cooking. Just subscribe and stay tuned. Alright, let's move on. After opening the volatility trade and the chart view, the next thing you do is to choose the touch, no touch. Then you choose the no touch. Your duration should be 5 ticks. Your barrier should be +298.0601. Why is that for this? Then when you get to the chart, the only thing you'll be changing on this chart or choosing is the tick. Just choose one. Leave every other. There's no need for you to drag in this to the end or back. Just leave everything like this. So what we are looking out for make our purchase is when this red line you're saying started going up. When it start going up, so towards this stage also we place our purchase. So we have to be very patient with this strategy if we don't want to incur loss. So we'll wait when the red line start going up. When it start going up, we'll make purchase. So let's wait. It actually fluctuating at a particular spot now. We have to be patient with this strategy. This strategy, you need a lot of patience. It needs a lot of patience. It's going down. It's going down. we're ready to start pulling up. When it starts pulling up, we make our purchase. Strategy need a lot of patience. It's actually fluctuating at a spot. We need the red line to moving up. Okay. It has started going up. Let's make our purchase. Yeah, our first trade one there, like I told you guys, is a strategy that needs a lot of patience. If you are patient with this strategy, you will not incur any loss. But if you are not patient and you're in a hurry or just want to make profit fast, or your internet is bad, or you're not vigilant, you're trading at the same time doing something else, this strategy is not meant for you. It's a strategy of patience. You have to be very, very patient. Mostly you have to be patient for it to get down first. When it starts going up, then you will now place your trade. Let's see if we can still get another signal to place trade. If we can't get, like you all have seen, that it's a strategy that actually needs patience. So you've seen it. That is it. Oh, it has started. It has gone up. It has gone up. It has gone up. While I was talking, it went up madly when I was talking. Madly. While I was still talking. So you can see sometimes you just get the signal in between seconds, in between minutes, like that. It just has to do with patience. So we want our second trade. The red line has started going down. Let's see if we can still get another signal. If we can get good, it has gone down very well now. So it's time to wait for it to start going up. It's just a strategy of patience. I call it this patient strategy. The patient strategy. I could rename it to the patient strategy, because once you're patient, you will never lost. You will never lost. That started pulling up. That started. Oh no. For the sake of time, I may decided to halt the video, this particular strategy here, because I still have one more strategy trick for today. But what I'm actually showing you guys is you need patience with this strategy. If you are the type that have patience, this strategy is for you. You will not lose. Once you're patient, start going up. The red line start going up. This is what we're working with. This red line. This red line here. When you start pulling up, you make your purchase. It's actually going down now on the spot. Okay, this is this. I actually want to make it 3 trade. That is why I'm still waiting. But if we could not get another signal, you guys have gotten the strategy already. Practice and make money. Just started going up again. Oh, just in a spot dangling. At the spot dangling. The patient strategy. The patient strategy. Patient strategy. You can see how I'm keeping patient for this strategy. That is how you have to keep patient to execute this strategy. If you're not patient, you can't use this strategy. If you're not patient and vigilant, you can't use this strategy. Hope you guys can see I'm keeping patient and vigilant to make sure I started going up. Okay. Oh no. I want to make 3 trades. That is why I'm still here. I want to make 3 straight trades. Okay. I started going up. Alright. 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 Okay. Yeah. 3 straight trade 1. If you are patient enough, you can see if I was even patient enough to place a trade at this point now. You know, I placed a trade somewhere here when it started going up, and that is why you see these points close to that side. You can see if you are patient enough. This is to let you know that this is a patient strategy. You can see where it is now. You can see now. You can see what I'm saying. Hope you guys see what I'm saying. If you are patient, you will never lose this strategy. It's a 100% patient volatility 75 index strategy, 100% if you are patient. So all right, you guys have seen it. Let's move to our next strategy for the day. This is the third strategy. Stay tuned. So on this strategy, we'll still be making use of the web trader, just like the volatility 75. Just like the other one. Sorry. You choose the volatility 10 index, not the 10, not the 1x. Same goes to the chart. Volatility 10 index chart. Then we click on touch, no touch. We click on no touch. Your duration should be 5 ticks. The barrier offsets minus 0.39. Let me make it okay, it's okay. 25 is okay. Then on the volatility 10 index chart, you are to choose one tick. Then on your indicator, you are to choose the Bollinger Band. This is the Bollinger Band here. Some of you might be scrolling from the top. When you start scrolling, you scroll down just the middle. When you click on it, you see all this. You can just leave them, just leave it as it is and click OK. So this is the settings. So we are also working with this red line. As soon as it starts going up, we make our purchase. When this red line start going up, this strategy is just almost similar to the other strategy, but different barrier offset, different indicator. So we'll be waiting. As soon as this red line goes up, it's also a patient strategy. You have to be patient. As soon as it starts moving up, you place your purchase. So let's wait. As you are waiting, let me pinpoint something out. Something I normally do when I start trading, and it's still working for me perfectly. It's a small secret I used to apply during my trading those days, although stressful, but there's no stress that doesn't. Every morning, what is stress? So as we're waiting for the line to go up, what I normally do those days, I put 3 to 4 strategies together, especially a strategy that I can use a particular platform, just like the web trader is going up, is going up, is going up. Let's place our trade now. Let's place our trade. That's gone up. slightly, but we want the trade. Like I always say, you can see it is actually now supposed to place a trade. You can see the disadvantage of being divided. I was divided, trying to discuss, did not keep that more patient well. I was discussing and just spot the signal. I'm actually supposed to be vigilant, quiet, be watching, just as we trade forex. You just be watching and be vigilant. You can see I'm actually supposed to place a trade at this period. You can see, not when I placed it then, but it was actually an uptrend when I placed it, and that was why I won the trade. So this is basically it. So like I was saying, as it's up like this, let's see, let it move up more, move up more. I want to place another trade. Okay. You can see now. You can see now. Perfectly won. When it's up, where this red line is up, like up very well, you are sure of your winning. So like I was saying, that there is this little trick I normally use. It has started going down. Please, if you are making your trade or if you are placing trade, don't be divided. Don't be talking or doing other things while you place your trade. I'm actually doing this because I'm actually used to most of this strategy. That's why you see me talking and trading. If not, it's supposed to be a full concentration and not being divided. So what I normally do then is I combine 3 to 4 strategies that normally, when I start itself, I don't use only one platform like this web trader is, and this binary.com interface, and the deriv, and this deriv interface you see here. What I do is I place each different strategy on each of them. If you check very well, each time you are placing your first strategy, you are always very careful. You are more concentrated, and mostly the system allows you to win your first and second trade, and then start monitoring your trick or your system or your strategy that you bring in. You understand? So what I normally do, let's say like this web platform, I carry the volatility 75. After I place the volatility 75 strategy once or twice, I'll switch to another strategy. I'll play once or twice again. As in, I discovered I win a roll up to 20, 25 or so, sometimes 10 before I start even having a single loss. This strategy, I've never spelled this strategy out before, but I just decided to drop this strategy in this long video. Only people who watch this strategy to this stage, this third video, will actually benefit from this strategy I'm spelling out. I'm just spelling it out with voice. I am not doing the practical of it. For those who doesn't understand what I'm trying to say, might PM me if I have the chance. I'll do a small video. I don't want this, well, I can still do a small video of it, because I no longer actually use the strategy frequently anymore, because it's very stressful. It's very stressful, but it is 100% winning. If you understand what I'm trying to say is, I combine up to 3 to 4 different strategies. I switch each one and place one strategy. I concentrate, I switch. But before you start doing this, you have to know those strategies. You cannot just be learning. Well, you have to practice the strategy, those 3-4 strategies, so that you will not be confusing the system. As you place, you win. You switch strategy, you place, you win. You switch strategy, you place. So by the time maybe you win, when you get your target, like all this has to do with targets, you cannot just be trading from morning till night. That is greed. Have a target. Is it 10% of your capital you want to make? Is it 5%? Is it 20%? The number, the higher the percentage, the better you have to be good. You have to be very good in order to choose a higher percentage. That you want to make 50%, 40%. You have to be extremely good. But if you have a target of just 5%, 10%, you discover that you'll be enjoying trading. 2%, when I even started, 2%, I'm out of the game. Tomorrow, 2%, I'm out of the game. I see myself being a winner or true is better than being a loser. Then I start improving on myself. But people will just bouncing. Sorry, I'm giving this advice at this moment because it's very important to trading. It's not all about getting strategy and start trading up and down. You need to be disciplined. You need to have a target, meet your target, and go do other things. If you're a trader, meet your target, go do other things. Go learn strategies. Go formulate strategies. Bring up strategies after meeting your target. So, sorry for that little bit of digression on advice. It is actually important. So, like I said, we are two straight trade one. When this line start going up, you place your trade. As it is now the line, okay. Let's wait for it to go up more. It has started coming down. So hope you've understand the strategy already. This is basically, these strategies have to do with patience, and if you're patient, then you're good to go. You're good to go. You're good to go. Just have the target. Just subscribe, and don't worry. We're making a lot of strategy together this year. As soon as this line start going up, we'll place our trade. The other thing I was saying, I started although then there was no derivative, there was a web trader and this other one, so I was switching in between them. So even when they brought derivative, I was switching between 3 of them, but not frequently. I used to do that, and stressful but successful. So you cannot just combine 2, 3 or 4 strategy that you have practiced and master, switching between them, confuse the system, win make your target for the day. If you have a low target, tomorrow you master more. You cannot have a high target while you're still learning or while you have not perfect anything. You end up losing all your capital. So when this line starts going up, you can see that start going up. That start going up. Yeah, let's purchase. Make our purchase. Our purchase. That's gone up very well. Yeah. So you guys can see how the strategy really works. It's just patience, study the line, concentrate, make choice that start going up, then place your trade. So I've won, I think 3 consecutive times now, right? Yeah, or 4. I can't really recall because of in between I was advising and giving a little trick. So I think I still have one more. Okay, this is the last one, and I want to visit the volatility split screen. This split screen, I think I'll be visiting it using my smartphone. Once I check the videos and then it is not too lengthy, I'll visit that and then I'll visit that and it will be added to this video. And in that, if you stay tuned till then, there might be more advice that will help you in your trading live this 2021, because every of our subscribers have to be a winner. Yes. Hope you get all the settings. Once the line start going up, once it start going up, it's fluctuating at the spot right now. Once start moving up, you place your purchase. Fluctuating right now. That start moving up. Yeah, place your purchase. So that is it. I think four trade now. I think 5 trade now, 1 straight up. That is the strategy. There's no need for you to adjust this place.
Hello, welcome to Jimmy James channel. This is the update on the split screen strategy. And some persons actually complaining. Anyway, if you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button. This 2021 will be your year of trading success. We will trade and win together. Alright guys, in this update on this split screen, what we'll be doing is for you guys who are new, who don't know how we got to this place, all you ought to do is to is to log into your, let me rush this briefly. Is to log into your account, like you log in into your binary.com on Chrome. At the same time, you log in on another browser. Then once you log in on both of them, then if your phone has a split screen, mine is on the top. You just click on this multiple window here. You have a split screen, so that you now bring in the Firefox and the Chrome, which you logged in. Now in these settings, our barrier, we're making use of volatility 10 and volatility 25, but these settings now is for volatility 10. I'm working on something seriously that we're going to be combining volatility 10 and 25, and somehow volatility 75. But stay tuned, just subscribe. In this one, we'll just be switching between them for now. So our settings for volatility 10, the duration is 5 tick. It's after you choose volatility 10, you choose high and low. High and low. The duration is 5 tick. The barrier offset is plus 0.09. Understand? That is for the Chrome. Then the Firefox is the same settings, volatility 10, high and low, with a different barrier offset of minus 0.09. They're actually the same, just a negative and a positive sign. So as you can see here now, we'll be sticking on the higher on the Chrome, and on the lower on the Firefox. You can see both of them are carrying the payout of 24.32. So let's check our balance first. I think we're having a balance of 13,990.82. I'm using a virtual account for this. So yeah, because this tutorial, and sometimes doing tutorial, you're not full concentrated talking and trying to trade, and like I told you in one of my videos, when I trade, mostly I'm isolated and fully concentrated. So but what I do on my real account is what I'm doing here. Understand? There's no difference. They're the same. It's just that I don't talk then there, and this one I talk. So okay, let's continue. You see, we'll be staking higher on the other side of the screen, and we'll be staking lower on the side. So we'll be staking at the same time. We'll be staking at the same time. We've checked our balance to be 90.82. So higher and lower at the same time. So 1, 2, go. There was a bit delay on the down one, but it's okay. It's okay. So we want the up contract. You can see up contract 1, and we lost the down contract. You understand? So like I said, sometimes we're supposed to be giving space. Look at our balance. Our balance has added. You know, we're having 90 something, so having 95 something now. So we lost one and we won one. So we're going to switch from volatility 10 to volatility 25. This to volatility 25. So just with the same settings. So just click on this and choose volatility 25. I think here we're having plus, so plus 0.9. Then you come to the down one, you switch to volatility 25, to volatility 25. All right, is minus 0.09. This update, the barrier offset is quite different from the one I made earlier last year or that video. So it's updated, and make use of it carefully, and you earn more with this than the other one. So we have changed to volatility 25 with the same barrier offset. These are higher, these are lower. So let's bring the higher of this one. So this one we're having the payout is 23.92. So we're going to stake at the same time 1, 2. Our balance, hope you know what our balance is. We're having 95.14. 95.14. So we're going to place our trade at the same time. 1, 2, go. So we won our down trade and we lost the up one. Let's check our balance. Yeah, from 9.5 now we have 13.999. So we from this one too, we'll be switching to the other. Why we're actually switching is there are reasons, few reasons to not make the system to track us with just, so it will not be easily tracked. It's not as if you can't be tracked, but just to confuse the system a bit. So you take volatility 10 index. Each time you change that index bar, each time you change it, your barrier offset will change. So you have to have this barrier offset offhand. So we just put it again. Understand? Okay. So the down one now, volatility 10 index. Volatility 10 index. So let's change our barrier offset to the number one. Minus 0.09. So let's bring the lower closer and bring the higher here closer. So we're going to stake the same time. This is our third trade, right? This is our third trade. Bring the lower closer, the higher closer. This is our third trade. So 1, 2, go. See, anytime you have a double loss, you have to leave that trade for that day. Leave the trade for that day. If peradventure you have a double loss, and if you don't want to leave that trade for that day, you switch to the other one. Double loss hardly coming, just like double winning hardly coming, but you can have double winning once in a while. Double loss might also come. But the good thing is, if you are trading